Hello everybody. Today I think for the first time this season I can really feel that the spring is in the air because the weather is nice. It's not cold finally. We broke a spell of where it went from like 60 degrees in one day down to like 30 and 25, so I couldn't do a lot of the stuff that I wanted to get done, and today seems to be a day where I can finally do it. And I'm going to start off my spring cleaning event with some of the issues that I've noticed, and I don't know if they're new issues or I had them all along. And I'm going to start us off with this weather strip / gasket type of deal. Seems to want it to fall out. So I noticed that, you know, it was a little loose, so I was like, all right, well, that's weird. But then I started noticing here, and here actually the little clip that holds it in place, here it totally fell out. So I started looking around for it. I actually called the dealership because I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was told that it's actually when they come from the factory, they come already with these little clips already pre-installed. And to get this one tiny little clip, which I bought off of eBay after looking for it a little bit, you can see right there, $9.95, 4-door weather strip retainer, quantity 25. I only need one. I mean, maybe there's another one that fell off somewhere, but it looks like it's in good place. It's in good shape everywhere else around the door. Yeah, so after being told that, oh yeah, we could help you, it's only going to be like $85 for this whole weather strip. I'm like, no, thank you. I was thinking about just gluing it, but that's not gonna work. So I just bought generic ones, and today we're gonna try to put one in there. That would be my step one. Then the step two would, I really want to clean underneath the engine bay, and my cleaning will involve just wiping stuff down. So, all right, well, step one, take it out of the packaging. Which I probably should get a tripod set up, but hopefully it's not going to be that bad. All right, and it flew out. Of course it did. All right, so it looks like it's a little T shape. So the T, I'm assuming, is going to go into the gasket itself, and then this is just going to slide in, and it looks like the diameter is correct for it to slide in and then secure itself via these little barbs. So let's see, how are we going to do this? All right, well, we got this far in. You know, my problem is if I get a tripod, I won't be able to get it so freaking close. So let me see if I can figure this out. All right, here you go. So it's in there, nice and tight. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere, and then it just needs to be pushed in. Yeah, that's it. Voila. Oh wow, I almost hit myself with the freaking door. Alrighty, get in there. Yeah, that's it. That is it. Now it's in there, it's not coming out. I mean, it is worn, of course. I mean, it is an 06, so I can see already some cracks that are forming, but you know, I'm not gonna switch it out just over, you know, a few cracks. So I don't know, like, if these things really do come from the factory with these things already in there. It doesn't look like I'm experiencing any other fail points. Let's see. Yeah, just a quick inspection, I guess. Nope. See, here they're nice and tight, and they are actually different color. Like up front they're pink, and I'm questioning whether or not that's original. And then here they are silver. Looks like it's getting a little rust over there. Oh, you know what? Let's look how it is on the other side. I guess I didn't check that. I should have probably started with that. And look. And here they are green. Look at that. So it is so odd. So I don't know, either somebody at some point swapped out the weather strip on one side, or maybe some of those pins got loose, so they use some generic ones, because the ones I got are white, these are green, we got pink, we got all colors of the rainbow here. All right, well, that's my first fix. So at least now I know that those little clips, they do come separate, and I don't have to buy an $85 weather strip just to get one of these. So I got 24 extra, so hopefully won't need it. Yeah, and look, it stays in place. It's nice and secure, and I don't know if these just falling out because of age or because the little plastic things that hold it in place broke, but it seems to be okay, so I'm not gonna rip them out on purpose. Oh, it looks like I need to maybe re-lubricate some of these hinges that I so desperately replaced last year. Right there, so maybe that's gonna be on a part 2 or something. All right, time to get under the hood. And under the hood, first of all, I washed the car today, so it looks nice and clean. Yeah, and under the hood we have a lot of crap. Now maybe the camera doesn't pick it up too good because, you know, it's not, GoPros are not the most effective when it comes to zeroing in on specific components. But yeah, I mean, you see, so some of these things, like some of these yellow things, I know what it is. This is the coolant. When I had a leak from right there in cylinder, I think it was cylinder 1, my mechanic blew it out with compressed air, and then it just splattered everywhere. But at that point it got so cold that I wouldn't want to get in here and start messing with anything, just from the fact that it's really cold. So now that it's kind of nice and mild, I think I can do some spraying, some wiping down. It looks like it is too early for leaves to be, you know, starting to accumulate here, so I don't have to worry about it just yet, but I'm sure I will. All right, and we'll take it from there. All right, so just using this, just very generic heavy-duty, you know, cleaner slash degreaser, and just some shop towels. My idea is obviously to spray on the towel, wipe everything down, and hopefully it come out very nice. So just from the few minutes of me doing this, you obviously have this. So it's expected. I'm obviously going to go through several of these today, but yeah, just going to keep wiping away and hoping that the end result will look presentable. Alright, so here is the air filter, and this is actually the same air filter that I got with the car. Now when I got it, it came, you know, I think the dealership must have replaced it, so this is as recent probably as December of 2019, you know, December 24th when I bought it. Yeah, surprisingly, it still looks clean. I mean, it's clean and looks brand new on this side. But on this side here, yeah, it's still, I mean, it's got a little bit of crap that's trapped in there, but this is definitely not worth replacing. And it's probably good for at least, you know, this season, this spring. Yeah, I mean, it's got just enough to make it, you know, a little used, but I'm glad to see that it's holding up. All right, so it took me probably a total of about 20 minutes. Nothing major. But yeah, I wiped everything off. As you saw me, you know, I checked the air filter. You know, and yeah, it doesn't look, you know, professional, cleaned, but it is much better. I got all the specs of coolant. I checked, you know, a few fluids here and there. I actually do need to get an oil change, so that'll probably wait a couple more weeks when I have free time. But other than that, you know, it's in pretty good shape. Now, I do want to mention one thing. That I recently watched a video from Ford Boss Me, and he either participated in like a challenge or another collaboration with other YouTubers where they clean their engine. Now, my job is obviously nowhere near the level of that, because he did it professionally. And what I mean by that, I'm gonna put a screenshot and a link to that video. But I mean, we're talking like painting stuff. We're talking, you know, professional level of cleaning and degreasing and like basically making the engine like factory fresh, at least on, you know, looking side. So man, you know, I was jealous when I saw that, but obviously I cannot compete with that. I'm not gonna do anything that extreme, but you know, the little stuff that I can do with some towels and you know, some elbow grease. That obviously doesn't take up, you know, half a day, and my technical skills are not to the point of where I can dig inside, start taking stuff off so I can access it. But man, I was super impressed, and you know, check out that video if you are interested in this. All right, I do have a few other things that I want to do to this car for kind of my spring cleaning, but that'll be for part 2. I'll see you next time.